Last weekend I was with U.S.'s ambassador to Liberia, and I talked about how we just did the first shipment under African Growth and Opportunity Act, which allows us to ship garments and textiles to the United States duty-free. To do garments and textiles, you need to get a special apparel visa. So you need to go through a completely different system that you get approved by the U.S. Customs Bureau, the trade representative, and Liberia's Minister of Commerce in order to show that you're not going to do illegal transshipments. For instance, you're not going to import shirts from China and then send them duty-free directly to the United States. No African country had gotten this done in less than 6 months, and we got it done in Liberia. So I went to the ambassador and I said, thank you for all of your work making sure that we got this shipment done under AGOA. And she said, why? You did all the work. I said, no. I mean, you had to wrestle the trade representative and you had to wrestle the Minister of Commerce. And she said, no. See, we could get it done. We've just never had an entrepreneur that incentivized us to do it. And so as we're thinking about all these things that need to happen in Africa, and as we think about what really drives a lot of political change here in the United States or in Europe, or it's really having this business community that's saying, no, this is what we need. And really putting the pressure on the politicians. As Dr. Moyo was saying before, when has the Liberian government ever been accountable to a small-scale entrepreneur like me? Maybe they're accountable to Firestone with a large concession or to Mittal Steel or somebody, but really they've never had to collect taxes from somebody like me. And you can tell right now that there is a huge shift going on with the Sirleaf administration. President Sirleaf has been in our factory, I think, 3 times in the last 2 months. She was just there last week. She actually named me by name in her State of the Nation the other day, and I got to stand up in Parliament, which was a pretty great honor. But it's just been so encouraging for them to see an entrepreneur come back and create a new industry in their country, because, before that, the only way that it happened was paying some, no offense, American college grad to write a policy about what if we could start a textile industry in Liberia, and we'd spend $100,000 on that, but we wouldn't spend $100,000 actually starting the factory. And I think that's that's the shift that we need to see now. Instead of writing reports about reports that other people wrote, let's actually get into gear and start creating jobs and start creating this tax base that'll create an accountable government.